Today's show is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Come on, baby. You know the top-rated sportsbooking app in North America. Not only is it safe, but it's secure and reliable, baby. And when we're talking about it, you know, we got promo codes. Promo code being MOATS. When you make that first deposit bonus of $5, you will receive $200 in draft deposit bonus money. And you could use that money for parlays. You don't like a little parlay action, right? A little parlay. Y'all obviously know how the good guys were rocking this past weekend. So we could cook up with them, man, and lean on them this upcoming game as well. So you definitely love that. But at the same time, I know we all can struggle at times with some things. And whenever you do struggle, if you or someone you know has a gambling problem, need some crisis counseling or referral services, well, if you're located in New York, you see the number that you could text. But for everybody else, the number to dial is 1-800-GAMBLER.
Tomlin definitely going to have a talk with Pickens this week. Can't have bad penalties like that. Big game on Sunday. We'd silence a lot of haters with a dub.
Yeah, you're accurate, man. Coach T definitely going to talk to him. That's one of the things, man. You got to be smart. You passionate, you fired up, we love it. Turn up, but be smart. It's the difference between you celebrating a play and you taunting. There's a difference between you being aggressive and you making a bonehead play. I think those are some of the things that for Pickens, he's just kind of learning right now because he's still very young in this league. But like I said, as a whole, though, man, Coach T is kind of funny in them situations because he's going to get on them and talk about it. But at the same time, Coach T is a realist and he's like, yo, you balled out. So this isn't acceptable. But at the same time, the NFL is going to fine you anyways. So they're going to take money out your pocket. If I really want to come in and hurt you, I can fine you as well. I don't got to double dip you, though. You getting hit once by them, grow up. And that's kind of the conversation. He ain't going, ain't gonna treat him like a bad puppy and keep rubbing his face and, oh man, I can't believe you, Pickens. I can't believe you did that pick. Nah, that ain't gonna be his energy. But like I said, man, these are grown men. And Coach T is not a big dude that wants to spend a lot of time on rules. He talks about that all the time. If I'm coaching you on rules, I got the wrong group in here. You need to be smart enough. You need to be disciplined enough. You need to be mature enough to do your job at the best of your ability without killing us as a team in the process, man. So, yeah, he going to get to him, but it ain't going to be this drown out thing. But I do anticipate Pickens, whether it be from that conversation or from that FedEx that's going to be sitting on his stool. Is it Wednesday? Yeah. Tomorrow, about, right when you get out of practice. Yep. You should be sitting right there, Deke. You be like, oh, where's that from? Park. Oh, something Park Drive. Something New York. You be like, oh, I don't want that one. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's the reality of it, though, man. But he gonna be straight, though. Like I said, those are aggressive dog type stuff. It's not the other type of stuff. So we can coach that. We can work with that.
Yeah, I don't think Tomlin, there was a quote that came out from his press conference today. He said, we weren't ready for the tenor of the refs and how they were going to be calling it like that. So I don't think he's trying to make it a big deal and point out the players in public for the media or anything, but I'm sure he will take care of business behind the scenes.
Yeah. And what he's basically saying, which is low-key a seeking comfort by Coach T, if we really going to be real about it, he's basically saying, like, I didn't know those referees were going to be a little bit quicker to call some of that stuff. Whereas some referees, we've seen it, they'll let you pretty much fight a dude out there. As long as you don't throw a full-on punch, it's okay. And other times, they call every little thing. So you I ain't know they was gonna be like that today. All right, cool. But at the end of the day, you like, bruh, you still know you can't do certain things. Don't even make it.
I mean, close. I do think a lot of the calls were really soft. The one on Deontay was ridiculous. He just puts up the silence.
It wasn't that he put the silence. Which direction and who is he doing it towards? That's the part where we try to play naive. We all know exactly who he was talking to.
I don't like that.
But you know who he was talking to.
Oh, I know. But after a good catch on a dude, it's football.
I'm with you, but they don't want fights. Fans don't want to see fights. We talked about the soccer mom, the casual viewer. They don't need to see that barbaric side that come out.
I didn't like the Pickens crackback block either. That was
I'm with
football.
you. I'm with you. But 10 years ago, that was football. We know now you can't crack back like that no more. He ain't even trying to kill him, but you can't do it no more.
Did he do shoulder to shoulder?
Yeah, but
It's
you
like,
can't
come
block
on,
back
man.
though. That's their thing, to protect the defenders, man.
It's sad.
You know, I mean, it's a part of your Heinz Wards and your Jujus. Think about it. These rules are stuff that was created from them type of blow up blocks. Because they say when we talk about a defenseless receiver, for the defender, everybody on our side is behind us. So if you coming from behind me to crack back me, you could low key kill me if you wanted to, because I just am not expecting you. I'm only expecting my team. So that's kind of why that rule is that. No different when that receiver's coming across the middle and his eyes are looking at this receiver, and we like, hey, defender, it's on you to not kill that guy because he can't see you, but you can see him. That's why.
I'm actually kind of with Tomlin on this one. It's like I didn't know the refs were going to be calling this many soft penalties, but at the same time, the NFL as a whole has gone in the soft direction with these calls. So the safe way to go about it is just go Larry Fitzgerald approach. Just hand the ball to the ref and get back to the huddle.
Has there ever been anything wrong with that?
Yeah, because you're not going to hurt the team.
So which one would you rather have?
I'm also with Tomlin and saying, like, you want dogs on the team. Like, you want dudes that are getting hyped and having that type of emotion.
Because he handed the ball off?
Yeah, you got to channel it. I mean, this could be a learning lesson.
That's my thing, yeah. I'm like, man, it's
like we just can't have any of these taunting penalties or any of this stuff pop up in bigger games. All these games are big, though.
But Deke, think about it.
We're fighting for an AFC playoff spot.
But Deke, think about it, right? It's not a rule that you can't say shush on the field. There isn't a rule that you can't go slime first down on the field. The rule is you cannot do it directed towards an opponent because that is taunting. And they don't want the fight stab. They don't want the Odells and the Josh Normans. They don't want the Cortland Finnegans and Andre Johnson situations. But when you taunt, or if you barking back and forth, everybody a dog out there, or it's a lot of dogs out there. So when you keep barking at a dog eventually gonna bark back, and then enough time of barking, somebody gonna bite. And that's what the NFL doesn't want, because that is terrible for the optics, terrible for the bottom line. But for the fans, y'all see that moment of, yeah, you caught that pass on them, get up and talk crazy. But I'm looking over here like that competitor's like, okay, I'll break your leg. I'll break your hand off. Like, that's where their mind goes. But for fans, y'all don't think of it like that. He's like, yo, man, just celebrate, man. That's all good. That defender's like, okay, come across the middle. Next time I'm going to take his knee out. All right, next time I just headshot him. I don't even care about the fine. It don't matter. Like, that's the stuff they don't want it to escalate to. So, like I said, it is soft. I'm with you. But they're being proactive because they don't want this thing to turn into potentially something else.
Sure. So, yeah,
figure out how to do money,
celebrations geared towards no one then. Yeah.
Yeah, just when the Kello's walking that way, just turn that way and do the same celebration, and it's fine, man. But we know this, Deke. Come on, man. You know that. They brought it up. Talib versus Crabtree. That's another prime example, bro. They let them boys keep going. They keep going at it. And then it's like, yo, they're going to kill each other out here. And it wasn't just one game. It was multiple games for different teams. You like, bro, yep, they're going to kill each other. Y'all better not let him celebrate. All right, if he bark at him, you know he's coming right back at this cat. All right, shut the game down. Them dudes up here, you can't even run a play. They over here dragging each other out, sidelines rumbling. Yeah, man.